Good evening, everybody. So this is the doubt. One of my friends have asked. This is the question, and this is actually a very important question for electrical students, especially in power system. You need to know how to find the transfer reactance between these two, the return and infinite bus. So this is the question. A three-phase fault occurs at a middle point F on a transmission line. This is transmission line. Okay, the transfer reactance appearing between generator and the infinite bus is. So this is your generator and this is your infinite bus. So you need to find out the transfer reactance between these two when fault occur at the midpoint, basically. Okay, middle point means midpoint. Okay, so since fault is occurring at the midpoint, so what does it mean? That suppose this is the reactance we have, fault occurring at this point, then this will be 0.15 and this will be 0.15. Why? Because fault is occurring exactly between the transmission line. Okay, so let me explain you with this, with the concept, with what concept I am going to use it. Like suppose if a resistance is connected, if a resistance is connected with in parallel with a voltage source, then in the network theory, we generally, what we do, we generally neglect this resistance and we simply represent it by a simply voltage source. What that is, whenever a resistance or inductance, whatever you say, whenever it is connected, whenever this resistance is connected in parallel with the voltage source, we always neglect this resistance and simply represent this whole circuit by a simple voltage source. So this will we generally do whenever we try to find out the load current and all this. Okay, so we neglect this. For finding source current, we cannot neglect it, but for summation, for load current calculation, we generally neglect this resistance. Okay, so this will be a simple voltage source. Okay, we generally neglect the resistance when it is connected in parallel with the voltage source. So this is what we are going to use. Okay, so let me explain one more thing, which I am going to explain is, suppose, so I will explain it at that time only. So this is the concept. So this, since the fault occur at exactly the midpoint, so this inductance of 0.3 ohm can be divided, in 0.15 ohm and 0.15 ohm. So this is what is, it is divided into two parts, 0.15 ohm and 0.15 ohm. Okay, so this is the inductance. So now you listen that this is infinite bus. Infinite bus means what? A voltage source with one magnitude and a zero phase, you can assume a zero phase. Okay, matlab infinite bus is a bus whose voltage is constant irrespective of variation of load. Okay, so this is what a voltage source. So this is a magnitude 1, and if you see this inductance of 0.15 ohm, we are neglecting. Why we are neglecting? Because this is what I have told you. Whenever we try to find out the load parameters, we generally neglect this resistance R, which is connected in parallel with voltage source. We simply represent it with a voltage source. So this is what we have done. Why it is connected in parallel? Because fault occurring at this point, because of that fault, that zero point 0.3 ohm will be divided into two parts, 0.15 ohm and 0.15 ohm. Okay, so they will divide in such a way that half part will come here and half part will go there. Okay, so we generally neglect this. Okay, we neglect this. Now after neglecting this, we will have three reactants in our path. This is this reactance and this reactance. So this is what I have represented. So now I will explain that. Please see the figure. Okay, you see the figure properly. Okay, so now you see. Yeah, so if you see this figure, see this figure, I am explaining it. uh, this is our figure. Yeah, this figure. I have neglected this inductance which was parallel with the source. Now we have this circuit, okay, in which we have a three reactance. Now you see what we are going to do is simply see this figure. Okay, we have this. Okay, then we have this, and then we have this. Okay, we have this such type of network: 0.2, 0.3, and 0.15. Okay, this is what a called a type of star connection. No, like suppose whenever we find out some parameter, then we ground this. Okay, so this is like a star connection. If you see properly, this is what a star connection. Okay, so what is our job is to convert this star connection into a delta connection. Okay, so what we will do, this is what a delta connection looks like. This one, and this one. Simply, the red one is the star connection and green one is the delta connection of this network. Now if you see, if you can so this the value of x is given as, this value of x will be given as simply this summation with this summation, okay, plus summation multiplication of this and this, plus multiplication of this and this, plus multiplication of this and this, divided by its opposite. Okay, the opposite did this. Okay, so this is what is written, this is what is x. So what is this, z and y? Similarly, the this numerator part for z will be same. Okay, numerator part will be same. This is just the conversion of star into delta, conversion of star into delta. So for z also, for this inductance z also, the numerator part is same. In denominator you have to divide by its opposite side, opposite reactance. So this is 0.3. Okay, otherwise denominator is will be same only, 0.135 only. Okay, I hope it is clear. Similarly, if you want to find out y, then for y also, y will be given as 0.135 divided by this, the reactance which is it like opposite to y. Okay, so this is simply 0.2. Okay, so y and z. So why I have not found it? The reason is simple, that suppose you have find out this z, okay, and this is your generator. Okay, then this z will be simply parallel with this, if you represent the z, it will like this type of network. Okay, this is generator and this is infinite bus. Okay, so this is y, this is z, and this is x. So again, if you see this this reactance z and y, this z is parallel with this generator voltage source, and this y is parallel with infinite bus. So again, the same concept come, that if a resistance is connected in parallel with the voltage source, you can neglect that resistance. So this is what is happening here also. So the total reactance between infinite bus and generator will be simply x, and which is what, 0.9 ohm. Okay, this is very important question, because the same question can be asked for, how much power we transfer after fault. So P will be generator voltage into, sorry, P will be simply generator voltage, E generator voltage, into infinite bus voltage upon x into sin delta. Okay, so you will have a question like this, so you need to find out x. How to find out that x? This is the method. Simple. What I have done is, I will just summarize it. Like the fault was occurring at exactly 50%, exactly at the midpoint. Therefore I have divided this 0.3 ohm into two respective parts. Okay, so since this will be parallel with the infinite bus, we will neglect it. Okay, so now we will have this red type of connection we will have after eliminating this connection, after eliminating this 0.15 ohm inductance, reactance. Okay, so then the red portion can be, this star can be converted into delta by a star delta conversion. Okay, so after converting it to delta, we will have x, y, and z. Three inductance will be there. So you will find that x simply by this method, simply by a simple, I have just used a star delta connection. Okay, I hope it is known to you that for any star connection, suppose this is what we have, a star connection. Okay, x, y, and z, and okay, this is star connection, and you have to find out suppose delta 1 distance. If you have to find out, then d1 will be simply given as x into y plus x into z plus z into y upon z. Okay, so this is d1. So this is what I have done. Okay, for other also I have shown you. If you find out this z and y, they are of no use. Why? Because this Y will be simply parallel with infinite bus and this Z will be simply parallel with the generator bus. So at the end you are going to neglect it. So no need to find that. Okay. So this is the concept. This X you can find out. This X is very important because during fault studies you will do. So this is a very a typical type of question you will have. So from this only you can find out the sending in power and all this. Simply just finding out X is very important. Okay. So I hope it is understandable. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, or if you have any questions, if you need any explanation, more explanation about it, you can write it in comment box. I will try to explain this. Okay, I have explained Lucknow Metro paper along with different types of question what can be asked, and also UP then the UP Metro questions, and then DMRC questions, then ISRO questions I have explained in my playlist. You can watch that. It is very useful for you if you are preparing for a GATE exam or any a UPPCL and Rajasthan JEE type of exam. Okay. So thank you for this. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope this answer is So this is the answer. 0.9 ohm. I hope this can be understood easily. Okay. Thank you for this.